Hello, welcome back to Beer's Chairs 2013, the real paper.
Sponsored by Brisk. Free your mind.
Hallelujah.
Okay. We're here right now for Critics Corner.
Yes, welcome to another edition of Critics Corner.
So
tonight in Critics Corner, we bring you some critiques from Bob Evans.
Bob Evans. Down home cooking on the farm.
Oh, yeah.
Normally their food is wonderful.
Delicious. Actually, no. Let's not start with the food. Let's start with
when we walked in
the fucking door. Now, we can see from where we were standing that there were tables in this first little section.
And in the back. And in the back.
Completely empty.
There had been like at least 25 tables that were open.
Now, we saw three on shift, what they call
Waitresses. Then you had the maitre d', you had
the manager,
and the cooks.
Now, this one little motherfucker comes up to us, takes my name down, says we'll be seated in 5 minutes.
Meanwhile, we're looking around.
Empty tables.
And he said it had to do with manpower and that they're lacking.
Because we thought, okay, well, we don't need to sit at the table if that's going to take forever. We can sit at the bar. That's when he replies, it's nothing to do with the tables per se. It's lack of manpower. First thought, if you are having trouble with, keeping up your tables and shit, here's an idea. How about you call in somebody?
Call in somebody to fill a shift.
Yeah. Simple fucking solutions. Hello?
I don't understand when companies do that. It's like if you're short-staffed, you call in somebody and you tell them they have to work.
Exactly.
That's why you normally have someone who is strictly on call. And that's their job, to fill in when people are sick, absent, and the weekends.
Now, back to this first little airhead we dealt with. And again, he says to us it'll be a 5-minute wait.
Right.
5 minutes turned into 10 minutes. 10 minutes turned into 15 minutes.
Right.
Rolling around the 20th set of minutes, another person comes out. And she looks at this guy. And she sees everyone standing behind us because just that fucking fast, it got crowded behind us.
Right.
And she basically reamed him.
Yeah, because the manager was like, hey, well, you go over there and handle the register. I got this. Mm-hmm. And guess where they sat us?
Right at the tables we were going to sit at in the first place. Wow, what the fuck.
And what happened when we sat down? The waitress came right on out.
Mm-hmm.
She greeted us. She was a good waitress, very friendly. Knew what she was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Had us laughing.
Mm-hmm.
She enjoyed her job. You can tell she enjoyed her job, even though I couldn't tell where her chin ended and her tongue was. But in any case, she did a great job. I was afraid for my food. So, in any case, she was fun. She was friendly. Nice. I'm just joking around. I don't mean what I'm saying, people. Don't get offended.
Aside from the part about her being nice, being friendly.
Yeah. But I'm joking about my comments. Okay, just having fun with it. Okay, that's like calling me a string pole. I know I'm a string pole. Okay.
Yeah, he looks like he can hold hoop with a Cheerio, don't he?
I'm like Olive Oil's twin. Okay.
Oh, bye-bye!
See, just to show y'all, I have fun too. I make fun of myself also. Okay?
If you can't take a joke, hey, shut the fuck up.
Okay, so in any case, she was a very nice waitress. Yes, she got our order in right away. Mm-hmm. We had some bomb-ass cappuccinos.
Oh, yes.
He had the caramel mocha. I had the vanilla.
The French vanilla.
Magnifique.
Delicious. Oh, my God.
And they're free refills.
Free refills? Yes. It's good.
All the cappuccino you can drink.
Mm-hmm. So, we ordered, and we waited and waited and waited. He got his first because he got some biscuits and gravy as a starter. So, I'm still sitting there waiting.
And that was good. The biscuits and gravy part was good.
And waiting. During this time, I'm getting more and more aggravated because I'm hungry.
Listening to the kids.
Listening to those little fuckers screaming. Wanting to throat check them. And then finally our food came.
So we're there eating now. We're eating. We're enjoying our food. the waitress came back again to check on us and make sure we are. We had got our first refill.
Very courteous. Very courteous.
Yes, we got our first coffee refills. Because we kind of drank the first cup within like a minute.
I chugged mine. Mine was fucking delicious.
So the food came and we're eating. Mine, it just was too bland. It was cold.
No flavor.
No flavor. I think what happened was the cook got done with mine first, put mine up there, and then once Mr. Ernie Mac's food was done, then they brought them out all together. He got a hot plate. I got a cold plate.
Yeah.
I didn't bitch though. It wasn't the waitress's fault. So I'm certainly not going to yell at her. That would have been rude and inconsiderate of me.
If he had his way, he would have got up and reached into the kitchen window and smacked the cook.
That's what I would have done. Because the waitress, it was not her fault.
That's what y'all need to understand. If your food does not come out the way you wanted it, it is not average peach. Underline, capitalize, bold fucking letters. It is not the waitress's fault. Because all they're doing is putting in your order and bringing you the fucking food. They're not the ones cooking it.
So don't be yelling at her. What you need to do, or the waiter or waitress. What you need to do is ask for the manager and you tell them what's going on, and they'll deal with the cook.
It's like,
and you do it in a professional manner. Don't be mean about it.
Exactly, because then they're just gonna fucking do something worse to your food.
You just say, "Hey, I know this came out like this, but I ordered it like this. Can you see what's going on? Or there's just a misunderstanding here, or miscommunication."
That is,
and you know what will happen? The owner will give you your food on the house because you were courteous about it, respectful. You're understood. Sometimes things happen, you know, and most of the time they'll give you the free meal because that had happened, you know.
Now let me just say, the point he made out about the cooks. It's something I always tell people, and I'm sure that some of you even know this. Do not piss off the ones that prepare your food.
Please don't.
Because you never ever know what the fuck they're going to put in it.
I mean, if you piss off a cook, I'm pretty sure a lot of you out there have seen Road Trip. Road Trip.
Waiting.
You remember Road Trip when, what's his name, DJ? When he said his French, when he said his French toast wasn't done correctly, right? And what happened when the cook got a hold of it? All down those drawers it went.
I think that was Super Troopers.
No, that wasn't Super Troopers.
Well, in Super Troopers it also happened. The cop pissed off the dude that was on the counter. He put it down his pants. He hopped a loogie on his burger. And then, of course, the cop jumped over the counter and whooped his ass. But that's, another story again.
But, you see, these are classic things. Do not tick off the people that handle your food.
Exactly.
So don't do it. It's not, don't take it off on the waitress. It is not her fault or his fault. Don't do it. You know, if they're being nice and courteous to you, you be courteous and respectful back to them.
So, all in all, we, I'd say our experience tonight at this Bob Evans was...
the
waitress, I give her a
and then 5. At the end, she gave us to-go cups for our coffees.
Yep, and a to-go box for my hotcakes.
Because he had the endless hotcakes.
Yes, I did.
So she was like, yeah, I can bring you a plate and I'll get you a box. I don't think she was actually supposed to do that, but she said you paid for it.
Exactly.
That's how she sees it.
It's not the first place I've asked for to-go boxes on some fucking hotcakes that were all you can eat.
But you see, if great service with the waitress, poor service with the register guy, I didn't like my food. He liked his.
So we're gonna divvy up the stars, our ratings. So for my side, for the food, I give them a 4.5 out of 5.
Based on past experiences going to that certain Bob Evans, right, and having the food tonight, I'm not going to be harsh. I'll still give it a 4.
Okay.
Because they were good before. They probably had it. Like I said, it probably was just exactly how I explained it.
Or different chef, different cook, whatever.
Yeah, so I'm not mad at it.
They could even have run out of what they usually put on there, but that's it.
Yeah.
We never know.
Yeah.
As for the waitress,
I give her a 5.
I give her a 5 out of 5.
I give her a 5 out of 5 also.
As for the fucker that was supposed to be like the maitre d' or whatever, who was supposed to see this when we first came in, I gave him 0 out of 5 because he sucked ass.
So if you got that tallied up,
all that rounds
so possibly out of 30 stars, because that's the rating, right? Out of 30 stars, you have 5, 10, 14, and what did you get? 4.5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 4.5 and 18.5 stars.
Wouldn't that be out of 20?
Huh? No, because we would have had a 5 rating for the waiter. I mean, the maitre d' guy.
So the maitre d'.
So that would have been 10 points
our
alone.
Server, my food, your food.
Yeah, so you get 30 points, 3 categories, 5 stars in each category,
That's
2 people. 2 people. 3 categories. 5 times 3 is 15 times 2
that's
is 30. That's
not 3 categories, that's 4 categories. The maitre d', our server, your food, my food.
No, we gave a rating. Food is a rating. It's a rating. Food alone is 1 rating. We just rounded them off. You gave it a 4.5, I gave it a 4. So that equaled 8.5 stars. Okay. So out of 30 stars, I got 18.5 stars. If the guy in the beginning was good,
they would have got it.
They would have gotten 28.
25.
Yeah.
6 or 7. So for some good service, if you really love your breakfast food or
I love breakfast for dinner.
Hell yeah, I would love to eat breakfast food every single goddamn day. So for some good breakfast food, go to Bob Evans in Odenton, Maryland.
Yes.
The Villages of Whitechapel. You will love it.
You would love it. They do have excellent food and excellent staff for your waiters and waitresses. Mm-hmm. Sometimes the maitre d's are pricks, but the last one we had was pretty nice.
Yeah, the one we had before this time was, I knew her, so it was all good. All right, so this wraps up Critics Corner. We'll be back with some topics.
Okay, there.